Hey dolls, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are doing coffee nails, requested by my father-in-law. So starting out, we are doing nails on my left hand. So I'm using my dominant hand. I'm using the McCart peel off base coat. I want to keep these on for a couple days. I'm using the extra long non-C curve square tips from LGN, her rubber base, and of course the mini curing lamp. I like to put a full layer of rubber base coat on my nails after I've sized out my tips, and then I place the tips down. Excuse the poochie hairs. I got 5 poochies in case anyone doesn't know. So yeah, I can never do nails without poochie hair. Like, I don't know how to do it without dog hair. And I clean and clean and clean and clean and clean, and it just floats in the air. But anyways, size the nail tips out, lay them down. I push in my corners, put them onto my nails. I do a quick flash cure. Then I do a full 60-second cure in my big lamp. Then I am cutting them, sizing them down, because, girl, her tips are XL. When she says XL, they are XL. Once we've got those sized down to a manageable length, I am just filing the sidewalls, filing those corners that kind of stick up. Even though I do pinch the tips, sometimes they'll stick up. I think I honestly size these a size too big on all my nails, but the way that I have my natural nails filed, I have them filed like kind of an oval shape. And for me, with the job that I do, they just break a whole lot less if I do it that way. But I am taking sidewall off, so the tips that would normally fit me, they look kind of big on my fingers today. But that's because I have filed my natural sidewalls down to make that very narrow oval shape. Anyways, once I get the tips on and I've cured them for 6 seconds, I go back in with the rubber base. I apply that to the whole tip. That acts as a bonder from the gel to the nail tip so that I don't have to file the nail tip. Now, you could absolutely do that if you want to. If you're doing your nails or you're doing client's nails, you don't have to just go in with the rubber base. When I'm doing client's nails, I will file them and use rubber base unless I want the nail to be crystal clear. And then I don't file it. I just put on the base coat and then I will go in with builder gel. For builder gel today, we're using Brown Orchid, which is this beautiful brown nude color. As I always do, I put on my slip layer. So a very thin layer of the builder gel, like painting it on there like it's a polish. You're not curing it. Then you're going in with a larger amount and you're floating that larger amount on top and dragging it all the way down. I like to do kind of circular motions. You'll see like I go to the left, then I go to the right, and I'm dragging it down in circular motions, but pulling it all the way to the free edge. Now, if there's any spots where I feel like they're kind of bald, they're kind of like, especially on this nail, on the inside of this nail, you can see like a bare spot. I will go back and add a little bit more gel. This gel is a medium viscosity. It blends so well into itself whenever you need to add any more, which is what I'm doing right now. And you'll just pull it down, flip the nail over, let gravity do its thing, let gravity help you. And then I cure after every single nail 30 seconds. After all 5 nails, 60 seconds in the big lamp. Again, with each nail, if there is gel flooding at the top, the bottom, I am pulling that where I need it to go. This gel is very forgiving. the temperature in your room does determine how your gel will work. So if it's really cold, your gel's gonna be really stiff. If it's really hot, your gel's gonna be really loose. I was kind of in between today. The gel was working as a medium viscosity gel would. I wasn't having any issues with it whatsoever. I was burning up. I'm still on a shit ton of steroids, and albuterol, and the things that I talked about in my last video. If you're not sure, I've been having a lot of breathing problems lately. I'm on a ton of meds. So my designs are not gonna be up to par like they usually would be. I'm super shaky. And in today's design, I'm doing the finest of finest lines, which you'll see in a little bit. And I have no business doing any of that with this much medication I'm on. But once I get everything laid, I'm going in with my hand file like I always do, 100, 180 grit. I'm using the coarser side. Here I'm filing the sidewalls, going over the top 3/4 of the nail, the free edge. I will go in with my fine taper drill bit and seal in that cuticle, get out any lumps and bumps that I've made, and any deep gouges from that rough hand file. When I'm doing this, it looks like I'm filing my skin. I'm not. I have 2 layers of that peel off base coat from Hart. So when you see me getting up there and you see it kind of like flying off, that's what it is. It's actually that peel off base coat that I'm filing into. It's not my skin. But I go over, I seal those cuticles, get out any lumps and bumps, and then get ready for polish. When I'm done with that, I go in with my white buffing block, smooth out the nails, try to get them as nice and smooth and as ready as I possibly can, because we are doing a lot of design work today. So for today's design, I'm pulling out quite a few colors. This is a cream color, A113 by Beetles, B603 by Beetles, D069 again by Beetles, and then A110 by Beetles. So I'm going to be doing a marble design. These are the 4 colors that I'm using. I am putting on Beetles foundation gel, which is a base gel. I am not curing this. Once I lay this down, I take those 4 colors and a dotting tool and I kind of just mix them together, going side to side, up and down, a little bit of swirl. I take a brush, any brush, it really doesn't matter. Scoop those all up and then just like float that brush with the most lightest pressure that you can think of. And just float it on top of that base gel, that foundation gel that you have. And kind of spread it around the nail, get it where it looks good. Then I'm taking Beetles C748, which is this gold glitter. This did come in like a liner pack. Again, I'm not sure, guys, like I tell you guys these numbers, I'm not sure if you can buy these individually or if they all come in packs. I have never bought one single Beetles color individually. The closest thing I've got to that is buying their base coat and top coat together. So I'm really not sure on that. These are all sets that I've either bought or been gifted to me. But I'm going to continue to give you the numbers just in case that you can, or if you can find it in a set and you want that set. For the middle and ring finger, I'm going with like the light cream color. I did put 2 coats of this on. I'm pretty sure I only showed you 1 coat. Super redundant. But after I do that, after I did the thumb, and then after I did both of these, I cured for a full 60 seconds in the big lamp. Oh, look, here I am showing the second coat because, you know, I felt like you didn't see that. I don't know. So D063, I'm doing this for the pinky and the index finger. Now this color, I only did 1 coat. It didn't need 2 coats. The opacity on this color is great, and I didn't have to like lob it on there and make it super thick or anything like that. But anything with your lighter colors, your cream colors, even with your dark colors, your blacks, you're gonna need 2 coats. Then I'm going in with my matte from LGN, and I was just starting with that ring coat, or that ring finger, excuse me, and then I was like, well, they're all gonna be matte, so I went ahead and painted the rest anyways, but I'm just like pointing out the ring finger because I was gonna start with that one. So what I'm doing on that finger is I'm gonna be doing a plaid nail. So I'm going with my McCart, I'm taking out my white and my black from McCart, which it's actually called Blanc for the white and Noir for the black. I'm taking my striper brush. This one is from Savvyland, and I'm making a white stripe down the side of the nail, but towards like 1/3 of the nail, like towards the pinky nail. I'm getting it to the thickness that I like. And then I did cure for a full 60 seconds with anything white, black, red, blue, anything super pigmented. You don't, even if it's just like a line like this on a nail, you don't want to just do like a 10-second, 30-second, 20-second cure. You want to do a full 60-second because you still can get rippling, or later your design can start to peel. Once I did that 60-second cure for that line, I went in with a horizontal line across and clean up anything that I got on my skin. I don't know how to do this without getting on your skin and getting it all the way to the edges. I don't even try not to. Like, I just make a mess, I clean it up. Then I go in with the black from McCart, and I am doing a line on the outside of the white on each side, and then a line in the very middle. I'm doing that horizontally and vertically. And then we'll go on to the next color. Now, dolls, I am still very shaky. I am still on a lot of medication, trying to just get my lungs healthy as I possibly can. And so I don't know that I had any business doing all of this line work in this design. But this is a design that I have been wanting to do. It was requested. And it was requested by my father-in-law. When I first started my YouTube channel, I was asking everyone, like, you know, for ideas for what I should do. You know, give me ideas. And he's a huge coffee buff, and he's like, I want to see coffee nails. And I'm like, I got you. Well, I've only started my channel just maybe like 2 months ago, and my father-in-law is going to be watching this design from heaven. So I really just, I wanted to do this one. I've been wanting to do it for a while, and I'm glad that I finally got to do this one for him. And I know that he would really like this. He would really get a kick out of how intricate this is and just the different things that you could put on nails. Like this one, he'd be like, what are you talking about? You could put coffee on nails. You could put sweaters on nails. Like what? He would have fun with this one. So when I'm done with that plaid nail, I am going in and I'm doing a sweater nail. So I am taking the same color that I've already painted on that nail, but I've added a matte top coat. Now I'm going in with the color. I did 2 straight lines on each side, and then I did 2 lines, and then underneath that I did 2 little lines, and then 2 little lines. And then what I'm doing is I'm taking left, connecting it to right, taking left, connecting it to right, taking left, connecting it to right, making it look like that sweater detail. Then without curing that gel, you dip it into clear acrylic, pour that clear acrylic all over it till it's not shiny anymore, and then you cure it for a full 60 seconds. I know it sounds really complicated, especially if you've never done it, but it's really not. So here, 2 little lines, 2 little lines, 2 little lines, you go all the way down. Then you're starting to connect those. You're connecting the top of one line to the bottom of the next, top of one line to the bottom of the next. And then I'm just making little dashes on the sides. And then uncured as it is, then that's when you'll pour the clear acrylic on top. Now, in the past, I have always used clear dip powder. That's just what I had. I got this clear acrylic powder from Shein. Sorry, guys, poochies. For doing sweater nails, it works absolutely beautiful. I cannot tell you how this acrylic powder works as acrylic because I don't do acrylic nails. I only do hard gel nails or builder gel nails. I do dabble in poly gel, but I do not use acrylic whatsoever. If you're looking for any kind of acrylic tutorials or anything like that, this is not the channel for you. There's too many allergies and stuff like that in this house for me to ever use a monomer. I was trying to tie in that thumbnail. I knew that I was going to be putting a charm on this finger, but I wanted to tie in that thumbnail, so I decided to do just like a kind of like a half marble. So I just did like a slanted kind of marble, a swiggly marble. I'm not sure exactly what you would want to call that. But I did want everything to be matte. So I went in and matte coated everything but the sweater nails. The sweater nails are done. Once you put oh my Lord Jesus. Once you put the clear acrylic powder on top and you cure and then you wipe it off, it's completely done. So here's the coffee charm. Oh, this is me using the Bling It gel and holding it with tweezers and trying to put, and yeah, shot across the room. So if I'm holding it in my fingers, got that glued on, here is what they look like. I really hope that you guys like them. Please leave me a like, a comment, subscribe. These ones are for my father-in-law, and I think he would really like these. And I think he would be super impressed with the different techniques and the different designs that you can do with nails. I don't think he would ever think that you could do something like this. And I just hope that he's watching down and he likes these and that he's happy that he finally got his coffee nails. All right, dolls. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.